Welcome and thank you for joining me this week. Today I'll be sharing the latest statistics and trends for the Portland metro real estate market, encompassing the entire metro area, including Southwest Washington and Clark County. I hope you find this report both informative and helpful. Currently, the overall inventory of homes available for purchase in our market is decreasing, which is typical for this time of year. We anticipate reaching the lowest point sometime this month, after which the number of homes on the market should start to increase as we enter the spring buying season. Interestingly, the number of homes entering the for sale market has been higher than last year for a couple of weeks now, leading to an increase in our year-over-year comparison. This means that buyers currently have about 29% more homes to choose from compared to the same time last year. In practical terms, if a buyer had 3 homes that fit their criteria last year, they might have 4 to choose from. Not a huge jump, but a little bit less pressure on the market. This increased inventory has influenced the average number of days a home spends on the market before receiving an acceptable offer. Currently, that number is 84 days, whereas last year at this time it was only 59 days. Regarding sale prices, they continue to recede in our week-to-week statistics, which is also normal for this time of year. However, compared to last year at this time, the average sales price is up by 4.6%, slightly higher than the 4.2% increase we saw in January. In terms of demand, after several months of outperforming last year's buyer activity, buyer demand has recently aligned with the levels we saw last year at this time. The number of purchase contracts agreed upon by buyers and sellers were only marginally higher than last year. Last week, we observed a significant jump in the number of lockbox opens, a key measure of serious buyers viewing homes with their agents with buyer representation agreements, up by about 70% compared to the previous year. However, those numbers have now equalized, matching what we saw last year at this time. Turning to foreclosures, we did see a bump in the number of bank-owned properties on the market, increasing from 46 to 55 in 1 week. While this is a relatively large jump for a very small set of numbers, it's still a very low percentage compared to the total more than 7,700 active and pending homes currently on the market. For context, last year at this time there were 59 bank-owned properties on the market, so not a huge difference, but it's something we'll keep an eye on. Now, on to the ever-important topic of mortgage rates. Mortgage rates have been pretty much stuck at a best-case scenario of about 6.75% for the last 3 weeks, and that's not really changed much this week. The yield on the 10-year Treasury, a good indicator of where mortgage rates are headed, did decline this week, but there was no real change in the mortgage rates yet. It seems the markets are anticipating some persistent inflation in the near future and hedging a bit, probably because of the threatened tariffs. Additionally, the January jobs report showed that unemployment fell from 4.1% to 4% in January, making it likely that the Federal Reserve will hold off on any rate reductions at its next meeting. Well, there you have it, the big trends I'm seeing in the market right now. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you found value in this report. As I always say, all real estate is local, so if you're curious about the activity in your neighborhood, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. Lauren at pdxhomesforsale.com or 503-388-2888. I'm happy to help you with all of your real estate needs, and I look forward to seeing you right here next week. Thanks.